Hi, I'm Dr. Kamal Elliot from A&E Audiology in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
And I'm Dr. Jason Schmitt, also from A&E Audiology.
So we're here to talk about the Yanny Laurel debate that seems to be trending, and a lot of people are calling our office trying to find out why is it that some people hear Yanny and other people hear Laurel. And interestingly enough, when we listened to it, I heard Yanny.
And I heard Laurel.
So we think there are three reasons for that. And reason number one.
So there's a lot of variability in the way that your speakers actually transmit the information. And so whether you're listening on headphones, whether you're listening on a laptop speaker, whether you're listening on a really good home theater speaker, it may depend on how that transmits different pitches and different frequencies differently.
One thing we know is that the sounds have actually been laid on top of each other. So, what happens, the second reason we think, is that we hear with our brain. A lot of people think you hear with your ears, but you actually hear with your brain. And everybody's brains are wired just a little bit differently. So, for example, when a baby's born, their brain is tuned to hear their mother's voice better than any other voice and recognize the mother's voice. So similarly, we think that you're sort of wired, the way that your brain is wired to perceive sound is going to influence how you perceive that sound. And the third reason is
your hearing ability actually is likely to dictate some of what you're actually perceiving, because depending on what your hearing ability is to process certain pitches or certain frequencies differently may determine how much of one aspect of that layered sound that you hear versus another aspect.
Yeah, so the Laurel part of the message is actually a little bit lower frequency, and the Yanny's higher frequency. So if you hear lower frequency sounds a little bit better than high frequency sounds, and the sound passes through your auditory system, by the time it gets to your brain, I think you will perceive it a little bit depending on your hearing ability. So I think our final message is,
the big thing is that we're paying attention to our hearing. This has brought a lot of attention to hearing and processing and how we hear with our brain, not just the ears, and how important it is to really focus on this as a general public health issue. So that's something we're really excited about as a part of all this.
Yeah, and we look forward to hearing from you. So feel free to click below with any comments or questions.